I want to tell you guys how much I love and appreciate Jenny. This is an appreciation P for parents. P for appreciation. Thank you, Jenny. You're amazing. Thank you. I just want to sync with you guys and truly feel relatable that we're all just in this together, and almost everyone feels like they can be sent a birthday video from Adley. Send us a DM if you need a birthday video, or use the Friends Around the World app, another free app where you can get birthday videos in different languages. Thank you for watching our videos and being there for us and taking us this far. I'm sitting on a pirate ship at Pirate Island, which I never would have imagined could have happened. Parents, we're awesome. We have no idea what we're doing, but we're gonna keep doing it and we'll care a lot. And in parenting, you don't need to read all the books. You just figure it out as you go, and as long as you have a real relationship with your kids and you try and see things through their perspective and just care and be there, you're gonna be a good parent. You're gonna do it right. I'm not qualified to give parenting advice. Don't think this is parenting advice. I'm just sharing you my opinions and what's worked really good for us and our kids. Full credit to Jenny. She is such an awesome mama. How much I appreciate Jenny and how much she does for our lives. Like everything that we do, she's just on it, you know? Let me tell you some funny, random behind the scenes stuff about recent videos. She planned that out. She found that little globe that you could put balloons in online, and she's like, we could have this balloon globe and it's like it's snowing on Pirate Island. When we do film our videos, it is sincere and authentic. We don't put on a smile and pretend we're friends and go film. Like, you guys can feel that. It's really us, and that's what we do when we have our special time together. Niko's very smart. Adley has my exact same silly personality. Minecraft is amazing to help kids, especially when it's done with parents in a creative way and not just on their own doing whatever they want. Video games can be very productive. It feels good to share this with you guys, like our core group, our core community of parents and people who support us, and be like, we're trying our hardest to do everything for the right reasons. Parents, thanks for hanging in with me. Hit that subscribe button. I'm just kidding. I'm exhausted. Welcome to P for Parent. Because this is just a Minecraft sheep I found on Pirate Island. It's definitely not Jenny. Not the same. But Jenny's traveling with her family, which is super fun and I'm excited for her. So I'm dad and mom this week. And that's just way harder than I always remember every time it happens. Even for one night when I'm watching the kids doing all the bedtimes, so much harder than teamwork with two parents. This is an appreciation P for parents. P for appreciation, because there's a lot of single parents out there and you're doing all this stuff on your own. I so appreciate Jenny and the teamwork always, but it's a good reminder when she's gone that I need to remember that more and show her more and say thank you more. Thank you, Jenny, you're amazing. I wouldn't want to do a P for parents without Jenny, that'd just be weird. But also, I want to tell you guys how much I love and appreciate Jenny and just kind of surprise her, because I don't tell her enough. And she runs everything at the house. Like, I'm a good dad. Like, me and the kids, we have fun, I teach them things, I build their character. Like, I feel like I'm a good dad and I'm a good Mr. Space Station, run the whole space station and all the cool things we're doing, trying to make our impact on the world. And I can talk about myself forever. And I'm always trying to be a better husband, because that's another thing. You be a good dad, but are you a good husband as well? Can you do both? That's hard. And be a good Mr. Space Station, all this stuff. But what I'm not is I'm not Captain House. The kids know mom's like boss of the whole house. She knows like where food is, what our plans are, did we get the mail today, what night's garbage night, all the stuff. I lack in that category, which kind of sucks, because I should be a better dad running the house, you know, but also every relationship is different. You gotta divide and conquer, and everyone has their own things and your own give and takes, and it's definitely a teamwork thing, right? There's a lot that we work together on, and that's always the best when you can work together, but sometimes life's so busy that you gotta kind of divide and conquer, and so I end up running a lot of the really cool space station opportunities and animation and stuff like that. But even that's collaborative, because Jenny comes in and helps so much. I think I just get to run the back end part, the people part, which is kind of fun, the best part, but also kind of the hard part. Did you know there's over 100 people that work at Space Station? There's actually over 150 people now that work at Space Station. It just started in our basement. I was never meant to be a boss or even an entrepreneur necessarily. I was just creative and skating, and I was always sentimental making videos and keeping things. So the idea of this vlog definitely hit home, but the idea of running a company and having a crew of people that I'm responsible for, that wasn't on my roadmap, and it's something new I'm learning, as well as Jenny. I don't think Jenny ever thought she'd be in front of the camera so much and sharing her life with so many people, and she does so good at that. And everyone who watches our videos, I see her read through the comments, and it's so funny. I always troll her. I'm like, why don't you engage more more and say you love their account, because she'll tell me in real life, like, look at this comment someone left. Like, she really does appreciate you guys a ton. She just doesn't post on social media a bunch, which is kind of cool. I like it. Here's a hot take. Ready for a hot take? I am so grateful that Jenny has her personality and is so focused on being a mom and then creating cool stuff with our videos and animations and stuff, and not worried about social media and kind of showing her style and all this. Like, there's a lot of Pinterest moms, we'll call them, out there, or social media moms, or just moms who really get validation and fulfillment from other people liking their posts. And Jenny's not like that at all. I always encourage her to even post more because she's not looking for likes and validation. She cares a lot about the connection she has with all of you guys, the parents and the kids. It's funny if we pull up one of our videos and there's an ad that has a scary movie or something, which, dude, right now it's October and there's so many scary movie advertisements on YouTube. I saw one on our vlog the other day, it was for The Exorcist, and I've never even seen that show. When I was a little kid, I saw parts of it and it was the scariest thing I've ever experienced. Honestly, I hate it. So the fact that that was an ad on one of our videos was such a bummer, but we can't control that. That's YouTube. I mean, we can try and do back end stuff, which we do actively, and we have a YouTube rep who's super awesome, and we love YouTube, and YouTube's doing all they can, but man, it's just so hard to police all that stuff. And so always use YouTube with your family and with your kids. We also have a bunch of our stuff on the YouTube Kids app now, which is nice. Also, did you know you can take our main channel or any of our channels, G for gaming, etc., and put them on your kids' YouTube Kids app so they can watch it from YouTube Kids safely, still access just the Best Day Ever channel from YouTube on YouTube Kids. That's all stuff that I really care about, by the way, just to get to know me more. I've evolved so much over the years from everything I've doing, from building the Shaun brand and seeing how much opportunity there is to tell a brand story or share our positive message of having best days ever with the world or whatever it is, to then like, oh, look at this esports stuff in gaming, and like, yeah, everything needs to be like in rations, but gaming can be such a positive thing for kids to problem solve and communicate and build relationships with others and all this different stuff, right? So the gaming side, and then we have the investment side where we believe in other people's ideas and everything from Magic Spoon cereal to Aura Ring, which I just ordered a new one. I lost my wedding ring. I'm not good at holding on to stuff. It's because me and Niko have been playing iPad games a lot, Brawl Stars, and it always, like, it looks like it's gonna chip my glass screen on my phone, so I always take it off and then I lose it. But I love Jenny more than just a ring says. So I got one coming. Literally just ordered it today. It's an Aura Ring. Anyways, that's what we're talking about. Companies we've invested in or communities we've built or all this different stuff. But now where I'm truly at and where I have been so much for the past couple of years is just creating kind of this fulfilling 360 entertainment for kids and families. You guys can watch and experience our videos together, but then you can also go play them on an app or play Best Games Ever, or the kids can now go play them on Roblox. You can run around Pirate Island and have fun on Roblox and run from Rainbow Ghost and collect things, to unlock things, and all that stuff's always free. We never have paywalls or ads or any of that stuff, because really the mission is create this ecosystem for families. And how that makes sense as a boss, as the person running the space station, not charging for ads and whatnot, is we understand how important that is for parents. Us being able to signal to you that our merch is at a very great cost and that we always take care of our customer service and we add in fun little things, and you know, the kids are so involved with the merch, and it, you know what I mean? It's not to make money. The merch is just to take care of our crew and cover our costs to keep doing it year over year, and same with the apps and everything else. And because I feel like you guys all see that, all you parents, which it's nice to be able to communicate this, because in our videos, the Best Days Ever and Day for Adley, I hope you've picked up that feeling, and that's what we were trying to portray. I think you guys have been able to feel it, but it feels good to finally tell you guys that, like, that is our business model, is actually take care of you so you appreciate it, and then in return you guys will want to be part of our story, and you'll want to keep watching our videos, and you'll want to support the animation studio and the new cartoons we're doing, and we'll build this giant community of good. The support from purchasing our stuff and playing our stuff and watching our videos, that is what supports us on the back end, and we've got that all balanced, and we've got an amazing crew. And so I don't know, it's kind of fun to open up with you about all this stuff. Dad, P for parent, but it does feel weird without Jenny. Back to her. This whole thing was about her. I did not start this P for parents to talk about me, although I'm happy to do it because it's fun to connect with you guys, and hopefully there's not an echo in here. Just realized there's probably been an echo and maybe annoying audio this whole intro. So let's jump to a new spot in Pirate Island, and I want to share a little bit more about Jenny and why she's so amazing, and a little bit more about how we tag team responsibilities and the kids and homework and bedtimes and all that good stuff now that school's back in. Go outside in the sun. All right, it's the next day. This is the exact proof of what we were talking about yesterday. This is why it's so hard. Like yesterday, I walked out to finish this video and then I looked at my phone and I was like, oh, whoa, I gotta respond to a bunch of these texts. And then I got into other stuff and then I had to do this because of that. And then it was time to pick up the kids and I had to go pick them up. And then it was time to pick up the next kid and the next kid. And then just homework and dinner and life and never even finished my video. And that's what it's like when you don't have that tag team. In full circle, I think that's what we were talking about yesterday, is how much I appreciate Jenny and how much she does around the house, and not just around the house, that sounds so cliche, but like for our lives, like everything that we do, she's just on it, you know? And not having her here, it's hard. School and extracurricular stuff and homework, and then getting time to do what I need to do, and just full circle, here we are. I want to show appreciation for all the parents out there who don't have that tag team, you know? Like, that's the perfect balance. Jenny and I do that really well to complement ourselves, and we're always getting better at it, is like find moments where both of us can engage with the kids and do a craft while the other one straightens up or relaxes or gets something else done. And it's that give or take, and at times it's almost a game, you know? You've heard us joke around about one of us, I'm not gonna say who, sometimes pretends they need to go to the bathroom just to get their break, you know? But both of us do that, and that really is like the give and take. And when you don't have that, if you're a single parent, or even if you're not a single parent, but there's just not the reciprocation and support on the other end, that's hard. And so just wanted to connect with you as someone who you guys probably feel like you're friends with, hopefully. I feel like you guys are my friends, but you just think that like, oh, they have this best life ever and everything's so good and their kids are so nice and whatnot. Like, takes a lot of work from Jenny and I collaboratively. Obviously, you don't see all the difficult times of running around and schedules and stuff. You just see when it's like, oh, let's get together and have fun as a family and share it with everyone. And when we do film our videos, it is sincere and authentic. We don't put on a smile and pretend we're friends and go film. Like, you guys can feel that. It's really us, and that's what we do when we have our special time together. Just like you and your families, when you're having your special time together, you know, those amazing moments on the weekend or whenever they are, where it's just like, wow, that was fun and everyone got along. Like, those are usually the moments we're able to share with you, and I'm glad for that. But the moments of, I gotta text all these people back, then go do this, then pick up the kids, and then Adley is singing this and that, like, we don't film that, and that's really hard, and it's a struggle. Maybe I'm just talking a whole bunch. Am I even filming this right? Is this... All right, that kind of looks okay. Yeah, that's actually a way good spot. See, I actually really care about lighting and all this other stuff, the sound, make sure there's not jets and all this stuff, but also I just like to be real with you and just set up the camera and just talk and not worry about the perfect shot and the perfect lighting. It's kind of a balance. I don't know, everything's a balance. You know what? Maybe that is kind of a really good next topic, and what I wanted to talk about is, I really want to talk about Jenny and how amazing she is, because honestly, like, being a parent is such a balance. Here's an example. When we have that like good tag team balance, right? I think we're both really good at really playing with the kids and being their friend and seeing the world through their eye. Like I personally love seeing through the kids' perspective. Like, I don't know how to communicate it, but like seeing the world through their eyes, not just as a statement, but really doing it, is super fun. Both when you're playing and when you're teaching and when you're doing anything. Like, if you treat your kid like a normal, not like a little kid that you're just trying to always tell them what to do and teach them, but as like a person that's learning and you have a relationship with them, that's really important. I'm not qualified to give parenting advice. Don't take this as parenting advice. I'm just sharing you my opinions and what's worked really good for us and our kids, right? I'm just sure there's so many of you that work 2 jobs, or you don't have the support you need, and it's just so hard. And so the little time you get with your kids, you're just exhausted, or they're kind of frustrating, or you know you should be doing something else, and the little time you have with them isn't spent the way you want it to. And I think that I had to balance that a little bit with Jenny this trip, right? Last night specifically, like, I was so tired and I had so much to do, and the kids just kept bugging each other because that's what they do. And I just like, I lost my perspective, and I was like, why do you guys bug each other? Like, do you just not want to be friends? Because like, I'm tired of like trying to get you guys to be friends. Like, Niko, if you just want to bug Adley, and Adley, if you just don't like your brother, like, cool, you guys don't have to be friends. And they just looked at me weird. And I was like, no, like, I mean, we love each other, we're a family, but like, yeah, don't play with each other and don't be friends if you just bug each other a lot. Just do your own thing. There's part of it that was kind of good. It was kind of like eye-opening for them, but also, oh man, I shouldn't be giving parenting advice. I have no qualifications for it, but at the same time, it's something I'm passionate about. Do you want to know almost a secret? This is borderline secret. I don't know what I don't know why I feel so comfortable telling you this. I think I really like talking to parents because it's relatable, because I think the thing that I feel like I'm best at is parenting. I feel like I'm a good parent and I understand my kids well, and so I want to share my relationship with you guys, and maybe it will help with you and your kids or spouses relationships. But I just feel comfortable talking about that stuff, where in other categories or with other people I don't feel as confident or just open to talk, right? Business, so that was the secret I was gonna say, is like, I don't feel like I'm a good business guy, and I know a ton about business and strategies and stuff like that, but also I view myself as a very strategic person who cares a lot about relationships and people and genuine relationships and always being honest and all this dumb stuff, but not dumb stuff, all this good stuff, but I'm not trying to talk about myself. But the point is, the space station, you guys have seen this from our basement and on, it's been successful largely because of the crew, the space station crew, the people around me, and everyone just working hard and caring, just being good people, and those best practices, you know, that just good people do. And I think that's why we found success and been able to do all this fun stuff. And I hope you can feel that in our videos. Like I keep saying, that we're just good people who care a lot and we're trying our hardest, and I think that's why it keeps working. I think where I'm going with that is both in parenting and business, you maybe don't have to have this insane degree or strategy or calculations or ROI or any of these weird things, right? And in parenting, you don't need to read all the books and feel like you're handling every situation and your kid's reading first and walking first and all the competitive things, right? Like, I think you can go into both those situations not knowing what to do, and you just figure it out as you go. And as long as you have a real relationship with your kids and you try and see things through their perspective and just care and be there for reals, you're gonna be a good parent and you're gonna do it right, which is a lot harder when you're alone. So that tag team is really important, and that's why me and Jenny are always working on being better and more there for each other. And yeah, hopefully you guys can do that too. Then also in business, just another category that I've happened to learn from, it feels the same, where I don't have all the right strategies. We've never raised money from investors and blah, blah, blah. We just do things our way, the way we want to, and we pay our crew, the people who really care about us, and they work hard, and we accomplish a lot because they really care. Things like the purple carpet party, right? Like over 100 space station crew there, just making sure every kid had a good time, and we're handing out stickers for free and bracelets for free. And like, we understand that being generous to our community and taking care of you guys really does matter, and in return everything else just works out on the back end, you know? Like parenting, you'll figure it out and your kids will grow up. We've all done it. No one felt ready to have kids, but we figured it out, right? You don't need to be the best, you don't need to take everyone else's advice in situations, you just need to do what you feels best and really care and try your hardest. That works best when you have an amazing, supportive, significant other like I do and Jenny, and when you guys can teamwork, then you guys both handle situations better and you support each other. And there's times we're both sick of the kids and neither of us want to hang out with them, you know, on a weekend. I'm sure you guys have experienced this, where if you just want to relax and do nothing, you're so tired, the kids are more annoying and harder. But if you just take them somewhere and go have fun, then it's actually easier. And so, you know, we've learned that, and that is why we have so much fun. Best days ever, right? Is we just keep going. And luckily that's in my personality, and I'm kind of like a big kid grown up that just likes to keep having fun. So also life's hard. We're so lucky to be able to go have fun and do stuff and share it with you guys and have that be our job. I totally understand that that's not normal, and a lot of you guys have to work hard hours and you have to have babysitters watch your kids, or you need to have support from different areas. And I just want to sync with you guys and truly feel relatable to your situations and help you feel more relatable to our situation, and that we're all just in this together. And even though we live in different places and have different stresses and things to worry about and kids and everything, that like, it's kind of all the same and we can be there for each other. And thank you for watching our videos and being there for us and taking us this far. I'm sitting on a pirate ship at Pirate Island, which I never would have imagined could have happened, and it only happened because you guys enjoy our adventures. And now you're supporting our cartoons and you've downloaded the apps and all the new stuff, and I appreciate it. I think I might have said that earlier, but when you film one P for Parents over a 2-day period, you maybe end up repetitive, so sorry about that. Maybe we'll go to one more spot here on Pirate Island and we'll just talk a little bit more. No topic in mind, but I won't be repetitive. We won't talk about parenting or business or how amazing Jenny is. We'll talk about some behind the scenes of what's been going on lately in our lives and just like context behind things you've always been curious about. Let's go chat about cool stuff that's going on. Next spot. All right, I found the only little spot of shade in all of Pirate Island. It's right here. This amazing mama dinosaur protecting her eggs. And I also thought about exactly what would be cool to talk to you guys about. I want to share my vision for what we're doing with the space station, like as our family and our crew and like everything that you guys are a part of. Like, where is it going and why are we doing it? And I think a lot of that we'll figure it out as we go, because that's kind of the magic, is we don't force anything. We just do what the kids really want to do and what we want to do, and we just kind of let it take shape over time. time and happen naturally, which is, I think, how you have to do stuff like this. But also having like an exciting vision or something that you're like looking forward to and that everyone can be same page on and just like push towards, that's really important too. And then you know what to prioritize and where to focus your time and how it's all gonna play out, right? So that's what I wanna share right now really quick is like part 3 of this P for parent. P for parent, that's funny. We should do those every now and again. I want a P for parent of just Jenny. Pirate Island, it started out as just this place where like we could barely afford the land. It was like the first like big purchase we ever made like 6 or 7 years ago. And I just knew that it was gonna be a place to enjoy time with my family. Growing up, I spent a lot of time in the backyard with my sisters and my parents, and it was just like this place for our family to have fun, and I'd film videos back there. Not like real videos, but just like on my little camcorder, and like we'd do, what was that show? Fear Factor. And I'd make my sisters do Fear Factor and like put tadpoles on their faces and make them jump on the trampoline wrapped in toilet paper and just random fun stuff, right? Anyways, Pirate Island, just knew that this would be an awesome place to have fun, make memories with the family, share with people in our videos and whatnot, and didn't know where it would kind of go, right? Let it evolve over time. But slowly over time, we realized that this place was so iconic and so fun, and the kids had so many memories here, and we wanted it to be a big part of like our community, and we want to make it so that having the plushies, to having the games, to having IRL videos, to having animated videos, that ecosystem, that really is what we've built with the space station. So you take something like Pirate Island, you guys could experience it in real life. If we create other Pirate Islands or find a way for you to visit here, we can share Pirate Island with you in real life through our videos. You can also come here in animation through the cartoons and see what it looks like, and it's reimagined, right? It's the same Pirate Island, but it's reimagined, like what it looks like in kids' imaginations, my kids specifically, because they help give the advice for it. And then from there, you could play Pirate Island 2D on an app that's free to download on PlaySpace, right? And you defeat the pirate crabs and do all that, and then you go to Fairy Forest, and like all these locations, they all exist in real life, also in 2D on the apps, and then also in 3D on the cartoons, and also in 3D on Roblox now. Pirate Island's on Roblox, and you can go run around, and because we're doing our cartoons in Unreal Engine, technically Pirate Island could be in any video game like Fortnite. We've already created Pirate Island in Fortnite. So you could drop in on Fortnite, run around the reimagined Pirate Island, have all these mini games. We've made 5 different mini games on Pirate Island, Fortnite already. We just haven't even talked about it or launched it yet because we need to do it in the right way, and it definitely feels like it's probably too old for our kids and probably not something parents are gonna hop on. So you can see that this holistic vision for the space station, A for Adley, Spacestation Animation, Space Station app, Space Station Gaming, esports, our Space Station Investments investment portfolio that gives us that long-term diversity and flexibility. And like in a couple weeks, we have our conference with Mr. Beast for creators, and we connect with all these creators. We help get them brand deals. We help create products with them. Like if you guys have heard of the creator economy, it's just the ability for YouTubers, people with an audience, to do more and make more of an impact and not just try and make money off their audience, but really build with their audience. And I think that's what we've been really good at. And that's what we're trying to do with the Space Station 360 is make this not Disney, but our version of Disney Space Station. And it's something that hopefully your kids can grow up with and will evolve and figure out how to stay cool to that 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old as Adley grows into that age and we do what she wants, right? So hopefully your kids can all grow with us, and you as parents can continue to grow with us and connect and see how we're raising our kids who are the similar ages as you. I think we'll be able to share everything from apps to Roblox to wherever Web3 goes and YouTube and all this exciting stuff. I think we're gonna impact a lot of lives. The why behind everything we're doing, it's a good thing there is a why, because if there wasn't a reason we were doing this, we would be so tired. Like, we love having fun, but having a lot of responsibilities and a crew of people, and it's heavy, but we love doing it, and that's because we have a why, and it really is the people that get to enjoy and experience the videos, the merch, the everything, you guys, and specifically the parents who make it available for their kids, because at the end of the day, if family isn't bought in, then it's harder to impact the kid in a good way. But P for Parents is important, and I love this. That's why all the things we're doing in all directions are just kind of important, and that was really cool to share that with you. And maybe I've done in some little ways before, but I just think it will be cool if you guys and a lot of the parents and families that are on this journey with us understand the journey you're on and can just help support. You know, we never in our videos say subscribe and all those corny things that normal YouTubers do. Don't want to do that, because that's not what it's about. It's not hitting a subscriber count or money or any of that stuff. It really is that deeper why of like, can we impact kids? Can we create fun things like Rainbow Ghosts that become memories and parts of your kid's childhood? I just kind of feel like I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry. That was cool. I think I did good. I did a good job sharing the vision me and the Space Station crew have for all this, of just like building something forever memorable for your family, for your kids, and growing with your kids, and continuing to try new things and evolve with the internet and entertainment and all that stuff, but do it on our own terms and not become a big corporation frustration, not take on investment, not keep chasing more, but just do it the right way with the right people. And as long as we can have this relationship with you and stay relevant, then I think we can continue to do cool stuff. So it is appreciated when you subscribe or play our games or buy our merch or any of that. We never want to come across too pushy, but it just enables us to keep doing what we do. Thank you, super sincere. Like, I wish there were different words I could use to make it feel most sincere, but I appreciate you being a part of our journey. I'm glad that I feel so comfortable talking to you guys. P for parents, you know, this is almost like therapy. I just like talk to a counselor forever and tell you guys all about my awesome wife and my crazy business problems and awesome vision we have for it all. I did. Welcome to therapying with P for parent dad. Jenny, you're amazing. Come home, save me. I'm tired. I gotta go pick up the kids and literally, actually, I have an hour and a half, but there's a lot I need to do right there, and I just miss you. I love you so much. Thank you for being on this journey with me, and thank all of you guys for being on it with both of us. Parents, we're awesome. We have no idea what we're doing, but we're gonna keep doing it, and we'll care a lot. And leave comments. Don't let this be a one-sided convo. I would love to hear from you guys what you liked, what you didn't like, and let's keep having more chats like this. P for parents, out. Dad, out. I gotta take care of a lot of kids and crew and eat some cookies and cereal, but that's not hard to see, so it didn't sound as cool. Ha! You thought it was over? Not even close. I forgot. We always do some sort of challenge with P for parents. I was getting ready to take the SD card out and blah, blah, blah. I was like, wait, a challenge. So I don't have anyone here to do a challenge with, but there is something I've always wanted to talk to you guys about, and that's like more behind the scenes moments or like context behind the videos. And so I just invented my own challenge right now called Let Me Tell You Some Funny Random Behind the Scenes Stuff About Recent Videos challenge. Buckle up, here we go. Type in A for Adley and Rainbow Ghost, trick or treat. All right, so Rainbow Ghost, I'm low-key allergic to grass because I mowed lawns all growing up. It was like probably my main profession growing up. Whenever I sit in the grass just like I did for a minute, I kind of get allergies. Isn't that crazy that I have allergies to grass just from mowing a lawn? It's annoying. Anyways. All right, most recent video, Rainbow Ghost trick-or-treat costume. This one was wild. Jenny was out of town, so I had help with the younger kids. They were over at our family's house with Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. You know, the cousins that we always hang out with. And me and Levi just hung out with Adley and Claire, which those videos are always so fun because Adley and Claire love to hang out together. Me and Levi love to hang out together. We just be creative and have a good time. It's just fun when we do those videos. We thought we had enough stuff at the house. We didn't actually have enough stuff at the house, so we had to run to the store and grab stuff in the middle of the video, which we don't show you that in the video because it's just a weird tangent, and also we don't want to promote that you have to buy stuff to do our videos and crafts. Like, we want you to just kind of use stuff around the house, you know what I mean? But if you don't have solo cups around the house, you can't really make a Rainbow Ghost, and so you need to go to the store and get them. So fun fact about Rainbow Ghost, it actually took like 3 or 4 hours to do that video, but it was fun the whole time. Just we had to do a store trip and this and that, and then me and the kids were gonna go to a play that night that I had scheduled as like something fun to do with Dad and the kids. Had to cancel that play. Sorry, Bryson, he's part of the Space Station crew. Had to cancel that because the video went longer, and Levi had to cancel something he was doing with his wife that evening, which Sarah, thank you. Sorry for having to cancel. Anyways, interesting stuff. The dinosaur one, we found out about that dinosaur thing coming to Utah, and we're like, that would be so cool. Like, our kids love dinosaurs, and like we just thought they'd enjoy it. When we do those type of videos, we like to like tell the whole story of what's going on, so you guys kind of get to experience the show and hang out with us, you know? Jenny was awesome. She went to get the tickets, and there were no more like of those like good floor seats by each other, so we were kind of bummed, and we're like, oh, we'll have to be in different pods. Like, Mom and Navy can be over here, and I'll be over here with the kids, and like kind of a bummer deal, but it was last minute and it just worked. Silver lining, always look at everything positively. It was actually cooler because then I could film them and see them interacting with dinosaurs, and then they could look over at us and see dinosaurs scaring us, and it was kind of fun. Like, we were within eyesight but separated, and it was a good reminder to like not always look at things as a negative, just always find that silver lining, you know? Next one, 6 million friends neighborhood party when Adley had hit 6 million. That was wild because we were planning that video and we're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna actually hit 6 million while we're doing this video, even though that wasn't even our plan. In the same moment, we planned this pool party for afterwards for us to hang out with some Space Station crew and Adley's friends and celebrate, but it was at the same time we were doing the video. So we literally did the video about hitting 6 million friends, the neighborhood, whatever, and then right after the video, we went and had the pool party 30 minutes into the pool party, we actually did hit 6 million, and it all just came together so magically, and it was such a fun moment. And it was cool because sometimes people are like, oh, your kid's whole life is on camera and you film everything, and it's honestly just not true. You know, we'll film one A for Adley video a week or whatnot. Even in a moment like that, it was cool because we made a video and we celebrated 6 million having fun and with you guys and whatnot. But then after that, we ended up swimming with the space station crew who accomplished it with us, and we just had a sincere, real moment together and celebrated it, and we didn't have to film the second part, right? So I'm just showing you that cool balance. Like, we were able to really celebrate hitting 6 million subscribers in the two most important ways, with our audience and with our crew, and that was cool. Anyways, some cool context for you guys on those ones. Let's jump over to Spacestation Animation. Just had the Rainbow Ghost come out. Spacestation Animation, our recent few here. Rainbow Ghost cartoon, it's doing so well. I'm so proud of it. Rainbow Ghost was an intentional attempt at creating a scenario that felt familiar and fun to Robloxers and kids and stuff like that, but it was updated and more silly and lighthearted, and it has some attachment to everything else we do with Space Station, right? Like, I won't go too deep, but I think those Rainbow Ghosts are really familiar people, and like, there's this whole storyline that's gonna fold out, and I'm excited for you guys to enjoy it with us. Rainbow Ghosts on Roblox is already here, but there's an app coming out soon called Rainbow Ghost Rescue, and the apps crew has been working on it. They started the app even before Rainbow Ghost existed, and it was gonna be called Lava Rescue, and you had to clean up lava and run away from Pirate Island stuff, and then we just updated it to be Rainbow Ghost Rescue, and now it's all the portal stuff, and there's kind of a cool behind the scenes for you. Like, this game, we've been really working hard on it for over a year, but it's gonna come out in the next couple weeks, and it's all skinned Rainbow Ghost, and it's fun, and like, you will love it and your kids will love it, and it's for all ages, and it's gonna be free to download like always. Rainbow Ghost Rescue coming at you soon. Navy's Magic Lamb, that was something that the animation crew did to surprise Navy for her birthday. I mean, we knew it was coming, but it was just like an extra little video they did to surprise her, and worked extra hard on it, like during extra hours, if that makes sense. So like, thank you guys for doing that. It meant a lot to Navy, and we got to throw it up on her birthday, and it's hard. More behind the scenes context, like, her birthday was on a 3-day weekend, one of those like Monday holiday weekends. And so we wanted to put this up for her birthday and whatnot, but on YouTube, because people's behavior patterns change on those 3-day weekends, videos don't perform as well because sometimes people are on vacations or whatnot. So sometimes it's hard to be like, oh, we're putting up Navy's Magic Lamb and we're doing it for her because it's her birthday, and not on the most strategic weekend when it will get the most views. You know what I mean? It's kind of a balance of like, we want to make sure it's appreciated because a lot of the animation crew worked hard on it. We also want to be true to who we are and the stories we're trying to tell, and not just only like lead by how many views. Next one, Pirate Island Dino Pets. That one is so good, and it leads into so much stuff that's coming soon. Like, my kids love having pet animals and pretending like stuffed animals are real, and so dinosaurs have been on Pirate Island for a while now, but now they're here in the cartoon, and there's baby dinosaur pets that are gonna be hatching, and Sparkle Butt and all that, and then now there's dinosaur pets coming to Roblox, and that was another one where YouTube just out the gates didn't really recommend it, so it's one of our few animations that doesn't have 1 million views yet, and it's a good one. Go give it a watch if you haven't. We have another nursery rhyme one. The nursery rhyme ones, we know it's a much younger demographic, and families and kids love watching our fun animations, but we wanted to do a few nursery rhymes for Navy specifically, and something that like kids could watch before bed and whatnot. So again, they don't get the most views, but that's not why we made them. We made them so we could really cater to like a very young demographic who could like Space Station Animation, a kid demographic who for sure likes Space Station Animation, and also parents. Like, hopefully when you watch our cartoons, like you laugh and you catch those little moments that we put in there for you, right? Anyways, that's Space Station Animation. The first day of school, Mr. Schneebel, that was such a fun one, and so cool because for the first time ever, we were able to tell the story of like the merch that our kids design for all of you, and also our animations that we create for all of you, like both at the same time. So it was like the new merch stuff that we had designed for back to school came out the same time as this back to school episode, and you could see all of it, and then they're stoked because like, think how cool that is for them to be like, I have this merch, and cartoon Adley's wearing this merch, and real life Adley's wearing this merch, and it just like that full 360, right? So that was a fun one. All right, one more. The challenge continues. Best day ever. There's definitely always silly behind the scenes on best day ever. That's probably where I could give you the most context of random stuff. Navy's birthday. Full credit to Jenny. She is such an awesome mama. She planned that out. She found that little globe that you could put balloons in online, and she's like, we could have this balloon globe, and it's like it's snowing on Pirate Island. And then we had done the bubble video for an A for Adley video, and it was really fun. And then we're like, let's add that into Navy's birthday, and then we'll film more like snow and like the little frozen characters stuck in the nice. The kids loved that. I think all the kids there were either kiddos in our family or the space station crew, and it's just nice. All those fun people who can come and enjoy a sincere moment with us and celebrate Navy, but also be okay and comfortable that we share the moment with all of you guys and whatnot. And like, I'm glad we have friends like that, because that's a concern. We're not trying to put anyone else's family or face or kids on the internet, but also we want to share fun moments like Navy's birthday with you. And it's nice to have people who understand why we do it and they like to be a part of it and be part of the story, right? Then it's me and Niko going on the boys trip. That was his first boys trip. Mom on her little trip with the girls was in California, SSG. You know what's interesting about this? This is probably not even what you want to hear. You want to hear all the silly behind the scenes stories, but let me just tell you something interesting that just speaks to like our intentions as a YouTube channel, which is cool to share with you, right? Adley's birthday was like 5 videos ago, and that one always does good because it's really fun. And then we knew Navy's birthday was coming, and that one's gonna do good, and that was gonna be really fun. And so like when you have momentum on YouTube and algorithm, it just keeps going. And this time of the year, it really is a great time to have momentum because birthdays and back to school and all this different stuff. But also this year specifically, this time of year, a lot of unique things happened, meaning like I went on that all-day hike, which was so cool for me in a moment that I wanted to share with everyone. Like I love showing the beauty of Utah and nature and like getting out and doing stuff. Best day ever. But I knew that that wouldn't get that many views because my whole family's not in it and the kids aren't in it and it's not silly and fun. It's just a journey, right? But I still wanted to post that. And then same with Space Station Gaming. I knew that one doesn't necessarily apply to all the parents and kids and it might not get as many views and will kind of slow us down, but that was important to me and I wanted to share it. And both those videos, the hike and SSG, don't even have 1 million views yet, which that sounds weird, but I don't mind how many views the videos get. I truly don't. But there is something to keeping that momentum with the algorithm so that we can get our videos to reach as many people as possible and serve their purpose, right? So that's kind of the give or take, but I'm just showing you that in the situation of the hike and SSG and the mom vacation, which was pretty much just filmed on a phone, dad trip with Niko, like that was a memory. Niko's first boys trip and it was a blast, but we know that it's not as fun as when we're with the whole family or I don't know. I think that's the behind the scenes that I'd share on the Shaun channel is that best days ever are made to inspire and show parents how to play with kids and show kids how to get outside and have fun and do all this different stuff. And that really is the deepest purpose of it. And it's our memories, obviously. And like those things combined, like inspiring and saving our memories, that's what it's there for. And it's not always the most strategic thing. And if we wanted to optimize and make the most amount of views and money and everything else, every best day ever, we would just have fun and be silly and like, you know, play with toys, unbox toys, whatever it, you know, kids like to do that stuff, but that's not the intent. And I'm glad I could share that with you and hopefully you guys see that and feel that as well. And man, this P for parent stuff has just been awesome. I feel like I'm able to communicate a whole bunch of things to you that like maybe I've always wanted you to know, but that was a fun challenge. Actually, there's a couple more channels, but all those channels have shorts channels, which you can watch if you'd like to. There's best day ever shorts. And those are like real life moments. Today, we're not filming a best day ever, but if I'm hanging out with my kids and we catch a fish or something cute happens, I'll like whip out my phone and film it just as a memory. Those little like less than 60-second memories that are unique and not in any other video, those show up on best day ever shorts. If there's one shorts channel to follow, best day ever shorts, because it's all these real life best day ever moments. Almost the most real raw moments are shared there that don't make it into videos. So that's a cool one. A for Adley shorts. Sometimes those are real moments that we capture of the kiddos. Sometimes they're repurposed moments of favorite parts of the Adley videos, and that's kind of fun too. Spacestation Animation shorts. It's pretty much just all repurposed stuff from our animations. Shorts videos do get a lot of views on YouTube, and so that's a way for us to find new audience and captivate their attention with Spacestation Animation and be like, oh, I want to learn more, and go find the main channel, right? So, and then P for parents, we're just doing long form and the shorts all in one video. Same with Space Station Gaming, got that YouTube channel going. But the last channel that I want to talk about right here for our P for Parents challenge is G for Gaming, a channel that I hope you guys know about. My kids love, I want to say video games, they love games, like iPad games, Roblox games, apps, video games, whatever it is, but like gaming is a huge part of culture for kids and parents, right? We had done gaming videos on A for Adley. Why did we put it on a whole new channel? It's not to get more views or more money or anything. It's just because it felt like there was a demand for, no, first of all, my kids love filming those videos. It was some of their favorite videos to film. So it'd be like, let's do an A for Adley video. It's like, let's just play video games. And it's like, okay, no, that's not the move, right? So it was a way to separate those fun videos that the kids love to do and create a whole new channel that wasn't, not a channel that's not a burden for me and Jenny. It's like, like, oh, do we want to have fun and play some video games? Like, cool, we'll do G4. Also, that's kind of been like Niko's channel a little bit that he feels ownership over and he's stoked on, and so that's been cool. But the main purpose is because kids like watching gaming content. They like watching apps. They like seeing other kids play games, and that category is just a hard category because it's either too old and the gamers and YouTubers and streamers that your kids are watching are probably a little bit inappropriate, or they're just buying everything in the game, or it's scary games is a huge problem on YouTube. Or is that way interesting to you? Because to me that is way interesting. Like, why do we make channels and how and all this different stuff? Hopefully I'm not just talking your ear off, but I guess you guys could just click away from this video if you wanted to. Don't do it, but keep listening. But leave in the comments if this stuff was interesting. What stuff was most interesting? All right, let's finish this challenge. G for gaming. Also, as a parent, G for gaming gave Niko something that he felt like was his, like, he loves A for Adley. A for Adley's not a girl's brand, it's not Adley's brand. A for Adley is a kid's brand that all families, boys, girls, kids can relate to and play and like doing. Like, Niko loves repping A for Adley and all this stuff. So that wasn't necessarily the issue, like he needed his own thing, but this is something where he feels like he kind of has creative control, right? Like, we'll do videos with just Niko and like he can choose what we're doing more, and like, I don't know, just as a parent it's been cool to see him have his thing and like be excited by it. You know what I mean? It's important to give both kids that kind of equal attention, which we do in A for Adley, but you get what I'm saying. Recent videos, Banana versus Niko Spider. That was one where he found that game. I had never played it, and it's one of those, there are some of those like kind of spooky games on Roblox, but as long as they're not scary, it's okay. And that one was just like bananas are chasing you around and you're trying to escape. Kind of the same idea as Rainbow Ghost. It was well done. It was really fun. Niko loved it. The time before that, Lava House Tour, we play a lot of Minecraft. Ooh, this is gonna be the good behind the scenes for this to kind of wrap it up. I play a lot of video games with the kids, and you guys probably see that on G for Gaming or in the videos, and you might have an opinion like, you know, that's not healthy, you need more outdoor time, blah, blah, blah. I really like digital time with the kids because they learn a ton from that. Imagine if, and I don't have too many of these memories, but my parents sitting down with me, my dad just sitting down and playing Legos with me, building stuff, being imaginative, building a city together. Like, I have very few of those memories. I have amazing parents, but just times were different. Like, our grandparents were raised in kind of a unique way, general statement. Our parents were raised in kind of a more strict kind of way. And then hopefully this generation, and what I'm trying to share with everyone through A for Adley, P for Parents, is like, we're raising our kids much different. We do spend tons of time with them and we are their friends. Like, maybe previous generations, they felt parenting was like just to teach your kids or get them ready for the hard world, or like kids just need to listen. You know what I mean? And I think this generation, we're doing a good job of playing. Roblox, Minecraft, for me, that's a way for me to play with my kids and to see their creativity. We've built countless Minecraft worlds and like learned how different mechanics in Minecraft work. Like, if you're not familiar with Minecraft, there's things you can do that is like electricity and pistons and how they work, and mine carts and building a roller coaster. Like, Niko's very smart. Adley has my exact same silly personality, and she's bubbly and just confident and cool, and I could just compliment myself all day. But Niko, he's more smart and how do things work and like engineer, and Minecraft's been so cool for him and a way for us to connect on his smarts and his creativity and everything else. And so, sorry this is a long-winded answer, but Minecraft is amazing to help kids, especially when it's done with parents in a creative way and not just on their own doing whatever they want. Video games can be very productive. Sometimes we build Minecraft houses in real life. This movie theater, imagine you're sitting right there. Boom, back to P for Parents. And this G for Gaming, the Lava House Tour, we just went to all our old servers because we play all the time without filming it. So we went to these old servers and these old houses and just gave house tours of like what we've built together. And it was fun to show people our different worlds where like Niko will build a house, Adley will build a house, and then I'll build a house, and we'll have like a world. And one of those worlds was a volcano house world, and we all built volcano houses and pop it up. We all built volcanoes.
We all made our own houses out of volcanoes.
This is Dad's house. I have my own lava waterfall. Yes! And then from there, We Are Animals. That was a direct request from the kids. They're like, we want a Minecraft game where we can turn into animals. Like, they want to turn into animals and babies. And so based on that feedback, we made those changes to our own Roblox on Pirate Island. There's the potions update now where kids can change into babies and animals and bees and all sorts of different stuff. But before that, the G for Gaming boys made this Minecraft update, which basically helped us turn into animals on Minecraft, something the kids always wanted to do. And so, as you can see, a lot of these are just truly done based on what the kids want to do, what I want to do and share, and what's going on. And while we work hard and we try and be strategic, and we're very confident, or we're very hopeful in what we can create with the space station and all the lives we can impact and whatnot, it's cool to show you the behind the scenes of each channel and how it really is rooted in like reality and just making the right decisions. What a wild P for parents. That is the end of my what's behind a YouTube channel challenge, if you want to call it that. Parents, thanks for hanging in with me. If you made it to the very end, hit that subscribe button. I'm just kidding. Leave a comment and let me know what you enjoyed the most. Follow on Instagram if you'd like. DM us. We always DM back birthday videos for free. We're not on another one. A lot of people hit us up. Can we do a cameo? We'll pay anything to get a birthday video. That wouldn't be healthy for us to sell birthday videos and have to keep asking Adley to make personalized birthday videos. That's not something she wants, even though it would be so special for your kids, and I realize that, and everyone feels like they're their biggest fan. That's not healthy for Adley, and no amount of money would want us to make those personalized videos, right? No amount of money or just the feeling of like making kids' days. So how can we do that in the best way? Make one generic birthday video that's sincere and real that we can share with everyone, so almost everyone feels like they can be sent a birthday video from Adley, but it's not a weight on her, even for money. Just another cool thing we do. So send us a DM if you need a birthday video, or use the Friends Around the World app, another free app where you can get birthday videos in different languages. And look at all this cool stuff we've created. It blows my mind. Thank you guys so much. And the fact we've posted thousands of YouTube videos and we haven't had any controversies or any news articles come after us or anything is just such a blessing, knock on wood, right? And so it feels good to share this with you guys, like our core group, our core community of parents and people who support us, and be like, we're trying our hardest to do everything for the right reasons. Thank you. Whew! What a roller coaster ride. Thanks for watching. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.